Welcome back. It is Monday, July 21st, and you are tuned into the Jonathan Rashawn Show here on BeExposedRadio.com. I'm your host, Jonathan Rashawn. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, just_Rashawn, or tweet us at Jonathan Rashawn on Twitter. Also, like our Facebook fan page, The Jonathan Rashawn Show. And my amazing co-host is... What's your name?
Spell it.
M-O-N-T...
No, hey guys, it's Martrez, M-A-R-T-R-E-Z. Follow me on Instagram, __ Martrez. And why do you start off saying welcome back? The show just started.
Because they better come back.
Thank you guys for tuning in again.
Of course, thank you guys. We are humble. Thank you guys for tuning in every Monday and Wednesday at 8 p.m. We have a great show lined up for you guys today. We have Mr. Nico in the building who's going to give us some style trends for seasons to come and give some insight on some upcoming projects that he's working on.
All right, slow down. Get to know the man behind the brand tonight.
Yeah.
And you guys, if you want to participate in the conversation, definitely call in at 1-855-835-5857. Make sure to use extension 1 or text 443-642-9403.
I'm excited. We have new gadgets in the office, in the studio. We have Be Exposed tablets. So all of our text messages and great things will come directly to us. I'm trying to figure out how to turn it on. I'm like a kid.
You're slow.
Do you got a new hairstyle?
No.
Oh.
You do look a little different.
No.
Do you have a Beijing?
Bitch.
Black dye?
Bitch, no. Do you have Beijing on your eyebrows?
No. These chapstick and a brush.
He has chapstick on his eyebrows. Wow.
No, I don't.
Shoot him.
Also in today's show, we have Melvin Buck stopping by to give us the scoop and some behind-the-scenes things going on with Up and Coming magazine that was just released. Also, we have Andrea calling in from Baltimore Fashion Week to give us info on that. How was your weekend, Martrez?
My weekend was actually really fun. Did a little slight turn up. Went out, took my grandmother to buy her dress for our party this weekend. Shout out to my grandmother and the Leos. When does Leo season start?
I don't know.
I think it's like tomorrow or Wednesday.
I don't care.
Oh, well. What is your sign anyway?
Sagittarius.
Or Sag. You need to be shot again.
No, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any exciting news to share with us? Anything coming up for you, Martrez?
Yes, definitely. I'll be shooting this Thursday, you guys, with our guest tonight. I'll be shooting with Nico on Thursday, so definitely stay tuned for updates on that photo shoot.
What you shooting in? It better be illusions.
It's a secret. No, it's not illusions.
Oh.
Am I shooting with Jonathan? No, I'm shooting with Nico.
We have a phone call.
Ring-a-ling-a-ling.
Hello? Hello?
Is that the sexy voice?
Yes. Is this Andrea?
Yes.
Hi, Andrea. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. We're waiting to hear about all of the exciting things to come with Baltimore Fashion Week.
Yes. Baltimore Fashion Week is the 7th year of production, as I'm sure Sharon has told everyone before. But we have an upcoming giveaway coming out. So if you think you're a fashion icon or a trendsetter, you upload your favorite photo displaying your unique sense of style. You tag Baltimore Fashion Week and include the hashtag BALTOFASHWK14. And from those who follow the instructions, our team will choose 3 male and 3 female fashion trendsetters and upload them to the Baltimore Fashion Week Instagram page. And then from that, 1 male and 1 female that has the most likes on our Instagram page will receive 2 complimentary tickets to attend the Saturday, August 16th show of Baltimore Fashion Week.
Well, that's exciting.
That sounds very exciting. Who can we look forward to seeing as far as designers this year, Andrea?
What was that?
Who can we look
forward
forward
to?
Yeah.
I think I'm more excited to see the swimwear and the surprise Vogue models that we have.
Ooh.
That's what I'm excited to see. So, I think I might get up there with them. So I'll probably
Now, for anybody inquiring about tickets, where can we purchase tickets?
You can purchase the tickets on the BaltimoreFashionWeek.com page and follow the link. And I think we're still running a promotion for the $25 tickets, but you have to like hurry and get them because they're not gonna. Yeah, I think they're gonna be gone soon. And then we have balcony seating and we have the floor seating. So
fancy! You can look over a balcony seat at a fashion show. That's
you got your tickets already?
No, I don't have my ticket yet, but I'll definitely be there, and I'll actually be helping out too. I want to assist in any way possible. So,
right?
Oh, you just trying to get there for free?
No, I'm still going. You know, I got some foot. My girl, I love Sharon. I got her some foot. I'm still going to purchase the ticket too.
Oh, okay. You know how y'all be trying to get this.
So, is there anything else that we need to know about the program overall?
Just follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Look for the hashtag that I stated earlier, BALTOFASHWK. You can either follow that one or add the 14 at the end, and you'll find Baltimore Fashion Week. And just like the page, like the Instagram, because it's so many announcements coming out, you have to follow us on something to keep up.
Right. Hey, thank you so much, Andrea. And if you guys have any any questions for Sharon or anything for Baltimore Fashion Week, make sure you hit up the website, purchase your ticket, support the artists.
Yes, support.
Okay, and Sharon says as of
August
1st at 11:59 p.m. they will not be available online for purchase. So get your tickets now.
Oh, so what you got? A week, 2 weeks? Y'all better hurry up.
Y'all better hurry up. Get your tickets.
I got my ticket.
And I'm getting my ticket. I'm excited.
Do you know what you're wearing on there?
Day too. Get tickets for each day.
Yes.
Do you know what you're going to wear?
Oh, me? Nope, not yet.
Well, call me, Andrea. You know I'm a designer. Add me on Instagram. Just
Who's a designer?
Huh?
Something with designer.
Jonathan.
Oh, I thought that was money. I thought that was Ryan.
I'm going to shoot you all of my info. We're going to hook you up with something to wear, courtesy of Illusions Inc.
Okay. Well, I'm just cute. I'm just
You're going to be really cute.
coming there,
I got you.
All right. Thanks, Jonathan.
Thank you so much, Andrea, for calling in with the information.
Thanks for calling in,
No
Andrea.
problem. Thank you. Mwah.
Mwah. You guys, that was Andrea from Baltimore Fashion Week. Again, make sure you purchase your tickets. If you're buying them online, buy them before 11:59 on August 1st.
That's right.
This beer tastes like heaven right now. I haven't took a sip in 5 minutes, and I can still taste it in my
It's
mouth.
hard cider.
This beer.
It's hard cider.
Anything hard is beer.
No,
Same category.
it's hard cider. It tastes better. Beer is disgusting. Disgusting.
Okay, you guys, we have an amazing artist in the building with us right now. His name is Nico.
What's up?
If you guys have any questions for Nico throughout the broadcast, give us a call. The lines are open, 1-855-835-5857, extension 1. Or you can text us at 443-642-9403. Take it away, Martrez. We're going to interview him until his throat goes dry. We got a lot of questions for you, Nico.
Why his throat gotta go dry?
We got a lot of questions.
So, before we start, Nico, let the followers know how they can participate in the Fabricated Fridays contest.
Okay, so right now we have a weekly contest going on. Every week, it's called Fabricated Fridays. Each week, any contestant, any person, male, female, young, old, there's no really restrictions to the contest, but they can enter as simple as just posting a picture to your Instagram account, displaying your best sense of style. You hashtag Fabricated Fridays, which is F as in Frank, ABRICATED Fridays, and also at my Instagram, which is Fuck the Rules, which is FVCK_THE_rules. And then on that Friday at 12 o'clock noon, myself and a few others on my team will review and announce a winner, and we'll be in contact to set up a photo shoot that'll be conceptualized by the Fabricated team.
And let the listeners know who won the first week.
Our first week winner is actually this young man sitting across from me by the name of Montrez.
Congratulations, Trez.
Right. Drops mic.
So before we started the broadcast, when we were out in the green room, Nico, I asked you a question. I said, how do you define yourself? What is your title? And you said a rebel artist.
Yes.
And that, stood out to me because I always tell people to classify themselves as an artist in general instead of labeling themselves with one title. Tell us a little bit about why you label yourself as a rebel artist. What do you do?
So overall, within the realm of artistry, design, styling, or whatnot, I do a lot from creative directing to just styling to even levels of design. So ultimately, when it comes to certain things, I prefer to just refer to myself as an artist. And it came about as a rebel artist in the sense that everything that I do is generally against the rules, hence the name, fuck the rules, which is the motto on which I live by.
What rules don't you like to follow when it comes to fashion?
I mean, just any rule, period. Like anything that I never feel like there should be any rules. I feel like if you are uncomfortable in what you're wearing, then that's all that really matters at the end of the day.
Okay. Now, where does love for this industry begin for you?
To be brutally honest, it started from not having a sense of style. To be honest, not really. I come from a very structured background, and I wasn't allotted the same luxuries as some of my friends that might have had on like the latest tennis shoes and things like that. So I began to develop my own sense of style based on things that I created or they were in my house, and it just kind of developed and spawned like from that.
Interesting. So with your brand, what is your brand overall? What do you say your brand is?
Fabricated Life is actually a lifestyle brand. So it's a lifestyle. It's not. It's a brand that's more about the visual more so than the product. When you hear the name, you get a visual. You don't think immediately of those shirts that Nico Alexander or someone from the team designed. You get an entire visual of the lifestyle of the person who would go to the brand. It embodies a lifestyle. So it generally caters to, and I don't like to say this, but hipsters. They run a lifestyle similar to that. They have kind of run a carefree lifestyle. So it really caters just to anybody, to be honest. But those tend to be the general persons that patronize the business.
Okay. Now, from when you established your brand up until now, or going into the future, have you seen any progression, or where do you want to go with your branding?
So ultimately, I believe that a lot of my visions and ideals that I run the brand by are ones that are not too common to the American culture, to be honest. I hope to actually one day fully launch my brand overseas. I do, before that, hope to, dip my feet a little bit more into the American industry, but I honestly feel like the brand will flourish a lot more overseas. I feel like in our American culture, we do let the rules rule us more so. I feel like sometimes we just go along with things more so. And if you look into politics and things like that, we always talk about how unruly other countries are, but they challenge ideals, they challenge their government, they challenge everything. And that's something in here in America that we don't. We're more okay with just sticking with what's okay, what's safe, and that's not anything that I believe in, let alone my brand.
Oh, nice.
Right.
So, what motivates you? Now, a lot of people, and I'm going to stop asking what is people inspiration, because some artists don't have inspiration. People don't understand that sometimes you just inspire yourself and go with the flow. You do what you feel. What motivates you? What keeps you going?
My environment. I care so much for...
I think you might have a phone call, Nico. Let's see who's on the line. Caller, are you there?
Caller?
Oh, they're gone.
They hung up.
I forgot, what was your question?
What motivates you as an artist?
I would say where I've come from, my environment, losing friends in the city, knowing that being comfortable where I am is not something that's going to happen. I feel like life is a constant progression, to be honest, and the minute that you get comfortable, that's when other things that you may not foresee start to kind of like weave their way into your life. And it may not be intentional, but you know, it's the same if you're spiritual. It's like when you're not moving, the devil has a chance. Like, he's always working. So when you give him a chance, he's gonna take it. You get what I'm saying? And if you don't really have anything that keeps you motivated, or like anything that you can do when time is down, or you know, to take your mind off of whatever, like, you get lost. This world will eat you alive, and if you don't have something, you will get lost.
Definitely. So, Nico, is there any other way besides your Instagram that our listeners can get in contact if they want to reach you in regards to styling or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm a pretty standard, old-fashioned kind of guy, so I'm not gonna like spit out 7 different tags: Facebook, Twitter, all this stuff. There's Instagram, which is Fuck the Rules, and then there's my email address, which is simply nicoalexander@gmail.com, and the spelling of that is NEIKOALEXANDER@gmail.com. Feel free to hit me up for anything, any like idea that you have. Just, you know, shoot it my way, and we can go from there. To be honest, I'm all about, even if you have like an up and coming brand that maybe shares the same aesthetic, I'm all about development. It keeps like develop with change. There has to be like a development. So, you know.
So where did you come up with the idea for Fabricated Fridays?
Probably like slight boredom, you know, but just to get to see what people who may already follow me, like, what's your sense of style, like, what are you about? And it's not, like I said, so much about, you know, an extravagant style. Like, I just want to see people own it, you know. Like, the problem with a lot of people nowadays is that, or the underlying problem to a lot of bigger problems within society, is that people really hate themselves. And it's an issue that people don't like to bring up. But when you think about the black community and why it's crime and stuff going on, it's because people hate themselves. It's because people don't believe in who they really could be, and they see the next person doing this and they feel like that's who I should be. But it's really because they don't really want to live that lifestyle, but they hate the person that they really are because they feel like that's not who they're supposed to be. So, like, I just want to see people just be you. Like, there's nothing better than that.
And we definitely need more artists like ourselves to motivate people. I mean, it's up to the person to ultimately love themselves and do things for themselves. But us as artists, we set certain foundations for people to, you know, be involved and kind of inspire them to do better for themselves. So that's great. Yeah. You alright? You want to trans?
Yes, I'm good. Are you good?
Oh, I thought you was about to slit your wrist or something. You look kind of sick.
Oh no! Oh no! Won't be me.
If you guys have any questions for Nico or Martrez or myself, give us a call. The lines are open: 1-855-835-5857 extension 1, Or if you're chicken, you can just text us, 443-642-9403. So, Nico, what are some other projects other than Fabricated Fridays that you're working on right now? Or do you have anything in mind?
Yeah, so this fall I have a lot of projects in mind, but one that I'm really working on is it's officially my first showcase. And I'm saying showcase.
We got a call? Hello? Hello?
Caller.
Boom.
I guess people are scared of me. I'm not sure what's going on, but
I think you need to stop answering the phone like that, John.
Caller, if you're listening, call back. We want to hear from you.
yeah, I don't bite, I promise. But I do. It'll be my first official showcase, and I'm saying showcase because it's gonna reveal me as a all-around artist. It's not a runway show or a fashion show. Granted, there will be parts that will be runway, but it's gonna premiere me as an overall artist, and that will actually. I am meeting with the person who has the venue tomorrow. It's gonna be like a pretty hot venue.
That should be exciting.
Yeah, like I'm excited. It's not a venue that I'm pretty sure anyone has had anything at. So it's going to be something exclusive. It's going to be hot. It's going to be an art event.
I can't wait. I love exclusive events.
So you guys, if you're listening, definitely follow Nico on Instagram so you can come to this event. It'll definitely be an event that you do not want to miss at all.
Yeah, most definitely.
I'm excited. I need some more events to go to and some more things in the art community to participate in. Because right now we have a lot of people sleeping on talent unnecessarily. So there's not a lot to do outside of going to the club. And that gets boring.
Yeah.
Your fingers better be excited to make me outfits to wear to all of this stuff.
Yeah, we have some events coming up that Martrez and I are going to be assisting with. And we're going to talk about that later in the show. But back to Nico.
How would you... Sorry for cutting you off.
You're not cutting me off. Go ahead, Martrez.
How would you, if you could define style in simply, how would you define it?
There really is no definition. Like my brand upholds that. It's whatever you believe in. I was laughed at. I have been laughed at many a times. But if you own it, it doesn't make a difference, to be honest. You even take into like consideration like people who are heavy into Comic-Con and stuff like that. Like they don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't care. It's a way of life. It's a culture. It's something that means something to them. So if you wake up in the morning and you put on this outfit and you feel like then that's you. You get what I'm saying? There's a group of people that sit in a room that define the rules of fashion and tell us what we're supposed to wear. But at the end of the day, there's also one demographic that can maybe necessarily afford those trends or whatnot, because by the time it gets down to normal society, it's not exactly the same thing. It's a knockoff trend that's ran through H&M or something like that, but it's literally not the same thing you just saw on the runway. You know what I'm saying? So, like, either way, no one is really gonna live up to that. Yeah. Like, normal society does not live up to that. So, it's all about just owning your own sense of style. I mean, obviously, to some type of degree, you know, some things might be not necessarily fashionable. I'm not saying just, you know, throw on like a holy dirty sheet or something like that and boom. But I mean, I don't know. Some people might be able to really, you know, do something with that. But it's simply about just owning whatever you wear. I've seen some pretty, outlandish stuff before, but it was cool. It was them. It was original. It was that. It called attention. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You guys be original too. Yeah, that's always a great thing. Be yourself. Don't try to be anybody else. Trends are always great, but break the trends. Start your own trends. Definitely be yourself. And Nico, I would like for you to stay until the 9 o'clock hour. That's fine.
That's cool.
We're going to come back after commercial break and ask you so many more questions that get to know you and more about your brand. And also, I want to know more about the project with you and Martrez that's coming up as well. We're going to talk more about that. And if you guys have any questions for Nico or Martrez or myself, give us a call, 1-855-835-5857, extension 1, or you can text us 443-642-9403. And make sure you follow all of us on social media. Martrez, you want to give me your social media information?
Sure. Just follow me on Instagram, __Martrez, MARTREZ. Rob, I hope you're paying attention. I'm going to keep saying it until you spell my name correctly.
And also, for myself, Instagram is just Rashawn, JUS_RASHAWN. Tweet me at Jonathan Rashawn, or you can add us on Facebook. Our Facebook fan page is The Jonathan Rashawn Show. And Nico, you want to shoot them your information as well one more time for anybody just joining us?
Sure. So, for any inquiries, you can shoot me an email at nicoalexander@gmail.com. That's NEIKO Alexander@gmail.com. Also, you can follow me on Instagram at Fuck the Rules. That's FVCK_THE_RULES.
Okay, you guys bring it back after the commercial break for more of the Jonathan Rashawn Show. We're going to have more with Nico. We're going to talk runway with my co-host, Martrez. And then the second half of the show, we have Mr. Melvin Buck joining us to talk about his new release of Up and Coming magazine. And Martrez and I will be hosting a red carpet event. Learn more about that. We appreciate all of your love and support. Make sure you guys follow us on social media and bring it back after the commercial break on BExposedRadio.com. And if you're on the go, it's no excuse. Download the TuneIn Radio app. And for the radio station, it will be Exposed.
Right. And for iPhone users, it says browse at the bottom with the magnifying glass if you need to search for it.
You guys, we'll be back after this commercial break. Stay tuned.
From north, east, south, and west, you're listening to BExposedRadio.com. From north, east, south, and west, you're listening to BExposedRadio.com.
Hi, I'm Joe Perry.
And Steven Tyler from Aerosmith, here for RAD, recording artists, actors, and athletes against drunk driving. Yeah, you know we love it when the music does the talking.
And you know, the music stops when someone gets killed.
So never let someone you know get behind the wheel if they've been drinking. So keep it real. Friends don't let friends drive drunk.
A public service message brought to you by the U.S. Department of Transportation, RAD, the National Association of Broadcasters, and the Ad Council.
It's time to enjoy your TV better, your internet better, and your phone better, starting as little as $40 a month. Xfinity by Comcast offers the best solutions for all your entertainment needs. Choose from thousands of on-demand titles, stream movies, and shows on any of your devices. Control your DVR on the go from anywhere. And now introducing Xfinity Start Over. Restart a show that's already in progress. Now you won't miss a minute of your show when you're running late. How about some of the nation's fastest internet speeds, not only at home, but when you're on the go with Xfinity Wi-Fi hotspots? How about having the most intelligent home on the block with lighting and temperature control, 24/7 security, and firewall from any PC or tablet? All services are backed with a 30-day guarantee, and packages starting at just $49.99. You can't lose. Don't delay. Local reps are waiting for your call. Just dial 866-824-4019. Again, that number, 866-824-4019.
Hey, this is your girl, Miss J.
And Miss Versatile.
We are the host of At the Sugar Shack,
Monday through Friday from 5 to 7 p.m., where we provide a platform for adult conversations for real women,
real men, and real questions on BeExposedRadio.com.
From north, east, south, and west, you're listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
As the big way of communicating, so. Mike's on the telephone. Mike is 45. He wants to talk about the inauguration. Hi, Mike.
Hey, how you doing, Wendy?
Fine, thank you, Mike.
Doing?
How you doing?
I'm all right. Hey, you know, I watched the whole thing. It was great.
Yeah.
You know, but the only thing I did not appreciate is the first and foremost, he did not thank God for getting him where he got to. And second of all, he did not thank Dr. Martin Luther King. He did not mention that man's name once through the primaries, through his got elected.
I don't believe that. I don't believe. Well, if there were oversights, God and Martin Luther King, I don't believe that it was with ill intention.
I don't either, you know, but just to give thanks, because without Martin, he would have never been there. And a lot of people, you know, of color, of ethnicity, they wouldn't be where they are today.
Yeah, without.
And I mean, you should just give thanks.
I am so embarrassed that we're in the same age group. You sound like an old man.
Well, you know, it's just that I'm very wise.
No, what is wrong with your teeth?
My who?
Your teeth.
My teeth.
Yeah, there's something going on. Your teeth. What do you get? A fat tongue, a lazy tongue, big lips? What's going on?
Ain't nothing going on. Oh, I'm missing one tooth in the front.
There you go.
Oh, Wendy, man, what are you, a psychic?
Well, no, but I can hear it because I'm 44, you're 45, but you sound like you're 150.
No, dear, no. I think that's your phone.
I love you, Mike.
Yeah, I love you too.
Thank you for listening.
What's up, Charlamagne?
And no, Charlamagne doesn't work here anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, where you been?
Oh man, I've been at work, just working.
Yeah, they gave him the hammer.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, well.
All right, well, Wendy, you know you have a blessed year, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on TV.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm looking forward to you getting that new tooth.
Oh, yes, I am. My wife is already getting my behind about it.
There you go. Exactly.
All right.
Thank goodness for wives, right?
Yeah, you're right, dear.
Take care, Mike.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, here's the results of the poll question on Friday. If your significant other wanted you to get plastic surgery, and that person would also pay for it, would you do it? 48% of people said yes, but 52% of people said no. I got to tell you something. I'm part of the no, believe it or not. Because I feel like plastic surgery is something, you don't diss me by telling me I'm a flatsy, okay? You let me become aware that I have an A cup and a B plus cup. And then I need to do something. You don't tell me that you want a Janet Jackson ab stomach. You let me see the light bulb moment after I'm at the club and I see all these girls with their bellies out, and I'm saying, like, damn, I need to do something. I need to go to the gym, and I need to start saving for myself. You know, I'd be offended. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. And then I keep questioning whether you're really attracted to me or not. And then we'd eventually break up. And then I'd start, you know, every time we'd sleep together, I'd be the one dragging the comforter off the bed to shield me while I go to the bathroom. Because you talked about how my thighs rub together. And you said you want them fixed. You know, you'd offer me to get plastic surgery and pay for it. And I'm not doing it. And I feel my thighs rubbing together, but that's why I'm going to use this sheet from the Martha Stewart collection at Kmart. I'm going to swap myself in this, and I'm going to go, and I'm going to clean myself off. And that sex wasn't even good anyway, because I was all distracted in the mind, thinking about my thighs.
Starting the fire.
On your cheeks.
Oh, you
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org, because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
Yo, we're back. It's the Jonathan and Rashawn Show. I am your co-host, Martrez. That's M-A-R-T-R-E-Z. Mar, not Mon. I haven't said that in a while. I need to keep doing that. That's my brand on air. And what's your name, sir?
I'm your host, Jonathan Rashawn.
Thank
you for tuning in to the Jonathan Rashawn Show here on BeExposedRadio.com. It's Monday, July 21st, 8:34 p.m. It is 78 degrees, and we're having a great day. We have Mr. Nico, an amazing rebel artist, here in the studio with us. At 9 o'clock, we're going to have Mr. Melvin Buck, editor-in-chief of Up and Coming Magazine, and Emerald Martrez and myself, Martrez and I.
There you go.
Us.
That's better.
Me and that boy.
No. That boy. How dare you?
So we want to know about the project that's coming up with Nico and yourself. Can you tell us a little bit more about that, Martrez?
I'm gonna be a secret. I'm gonna let Nick talk about it. We're going to be shooting. On
It's
Thursday.
really a secret because Marcellus doesn't really know much. So, I really can't share too many details. To be honest.
We're shooting on Thursday.
And I can just tell you, stay tuned. Follow me on Instagram for the behind the scenes updates and for the final products. But yeah, I can't.
And I know I told you. I mean, I asked you this a billion times. Can you give your social media information again for anybody just joining us at the commercial break?
Cool. So it's Fuck the Rules. It's FVCK_THE_rules. I hope you know how to spell that. Yeah, that's it.
Hi, Rob.
Hi.
You thought we was going to exclude you there. We got to finish that question from the other day.
Question
about the headboard.
About your girlfriend. That question.
Oh, my.
Yeah, you're on the air.
No, I didn't say am I still on the air. That's not what I said.
Yes, my mother can hear you.
Next topic, you guys. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about fashion. Nico, are there any celebrities or up-and-coming celebrities who you're really feeling their style this season?
Rita Ora. She's been like getting bashed as far as like what she's been having on, but I think Rita does whatever she wants. Like she really doesn't care. And it's like I can't really pinpoint it, but it's something about maybe her owning it or exactly what she's wearing, but something is setting her apart a little bit to me than like Iggy or someone like that, like in that same kind of category right now.
So, Rita or Rihanna? It's not your question, John.
I mean, I probably upset some people. Maybe they'll call in, but I don't really like Rihanna, to be honest.
Give me a hand clap, Rob.
Not in the sense, I mean, she'll probably like bash me on Twitter or whatever like, if she really heard this, but not in the sense of basically like her style more so, but sometimes I think she's like, she goes overboard. I don't know if she's like done one too many drugs or what, but
way too many.
Like
I say the same thing.
It goes from it's easy to like get tacky like sometimes, and like that last, what was that, the Met Gala?
Yeah, like that new thing.
That was, she devalued the dress in my opinion by making it classless. That's
Yes.
Who's doing it for you right now?
Who's doing it?
Thanks,
for
Rob. The sound effects at one time. I love it.
Who's doing it for me right now? I'm really liking Kendall and Kylie as well as Keke Palmer.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to second the Kendall thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like what Kendall's doing right now. It's like, no, she's hot in some things, but I think she's like trying to compete with Kim a little bit.
This is random. I seen a picture of Kim and Kanye in Mexico on vacation, and her butt does not look good. It looks like saggy, like bad.
Baby booty?
Not worse than baby booty. Like she had implants.
Like China booty?
No, like she had implants and one popped.
She's leaking?
Her butt shifted.
Well, I honestly haven't been following anybody. I can't tell you who's doing it and who's not doing it. I'm into my own work right now. And I know that sounds selfish, but it's the truth.
Well, sometimes you have to be selfish for a while and focus on yourself.
You know what I would like to see, though? I want to see more models get back into doing print and things like that, and take the musical artists off of magazines. That's what I want to see. Huh?
I'm not talking to you, Jonathan. Nico, what would you rather in a runway show for somebody that's walking in your garment? Would you prefer urban runway or all American?
I've always been a fan of all American runway, to be honest.
Good.
I mean, urban is fun to play around in, but I've always been a fan professionally of all American runway.
Jonathan, what?
I was going to say you can agree.
Yeah, I can definitely agree. Don't bring that twisting and turning and spinning and falling in the floor and rolling around acting all crazy on my runway.
Shots fired.
This is really good. Hey, did you finish that? We'll talk later.
I want to spice things up a little bit. I did.
Come on. I like spicy.
What do you want to talk about, Nico?
So, I can say that I am a big person to respect other brands and designers and artists. I believe strongly in humility, and I also believe within the industry, within any industry, a bad reputation spreads fast.
Definitely.
And I've just been seeing, like, I follow a lot of people, and I follow in silence, and I observe, and I watch, and I respect from a distance, or I hate from a distance, to be brutally honest. But I've been seeing a lot of up-and-coming people that I've never heard of be very disrespectful to other brands and things like that, and I just find it, you'll never make it anywhere being like that.
I like you, Nico. We talk about this every segment, being humble and things of that nature. Every show we always touch on that. But I'm sorry, go ahead, finish what you were saying.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I'm pretty sure some of those people are listening.
Definitely.
You know who you are. I'm going to just say that, like, I respect everybody's craft, brand, business, no matter what it is. And I would never, whether you're someone new and upcoming or someone who's been around longer than I have or someone who came out at the same time that I did, I would never disrespect anyone else's craft or what they're doing or what they believe in. And anyone who does so is not an artist, because any artist knows that, hands down.
Right. You're not in Beverly Hills 902 mother.
Why not? Come on, get it out.
Why no? There's room for growth for everybody. I always say that.
Definitely. Nico, because I know that you've traveled outside of Baltimore, so what do you think that our industry here in Baltimore, that anything that we can better ourselves with that you've noticed from New York or anywhere else you've traveled?
I feel like knowing your worth. I feel like a lot of models in the city settle. They settle on a free photo shoot. They settle on just wanting to. I see a lot of. It's funny. I had this conversation the other day. I see a lot of pointless photo shoots. I'll say that much. People just want to be models, want to be behind a camera, want to put on something and feel pretty and just to post it on social media. That is not a model. It's not. A model lives, eats, breathes, sleeps. No, doesn't sleep, but she lives, eats, and breathes the industry. To be honest.
Now, not to cut you off, but I need to ask a question. What do you suggest for people like that are up and coming or trying to get their feet wet with something new as far as modeling? Where do you begin? What direction should they go in?
You do your research. You do your research. Like, you just don't stop. You do research. You
be thorough.
Compare. Yeah, you're thorough in your research. You compare. You see the benefits. You think about what can be offered through this opportunity now and in the long run. Like, you just don't settle. There are millions and millions and millions of opportunities. There are millions and millions of platforms. If you have a mouth and you can talk, if you have eyes and you can see, then you can do it. Like, you can research the information, you can call the right people, you can be at the right castings. It doesn't hurt, but it takes the motivation. I actually have a young lady right now that I'm talking to and making my muse, and she's a young lady that I've actually been watching and I've worked with before in the past, and I know she will soak up every piece of information that I give her, and so that's why I'm offering this opportunity to her to be a muse, which will ultimately be she'll be a fabricated girl, and hopefully her modeling career will go to where she wants it to be, but it's all about how much work you put into it. So, I mean, a lot of these models in the city who just have had one or two photo shoots and that's it, like, you know, it's more than just a photo shoot. There's a submission, there's everything that comes with it. Like, if you're just taking it's a pointless photo shoot, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are you having a photo shoot? What did you do it for? A scrapbook?
I totally agree. And a big thing for me with models in the area is also there's nothing wrong with doing what I call urban shows. I'm going to say that word, urban. There's nothing wrong with doing those kind of shows, but don't get stuck. Do those shows for fun, but if you're as passionate about what you do, go further. Work with designers. Work with photographers, work with makeup artists that can put you on. You don't pay to walk a runway.
No.
You're not going to a rehearsal and paying dues.
No.
That's a no-no. You don't pay to walk a runway. So, yeah. That and remain humble. When you do your go-sees, when you do your research, be
you.
Yeah, be yourself. I can't stress that.
Don't try to,
anymore.
Make it seem like you're the hottest thing walking. A nasty attitude you can see and smell a mile away. And like I said before, your reputation will definitely follow you. I've not worked with a lot of people that I know have worked with other people because I've heard things, and it's just something that I'm not going to tolerate.
Yeah, bad reputation will follow you everywhere. So even with doing photo shoots, try not to do anything that's tasteless too, because that's not a good look.
It's model etiquette.
Right. And when you go on these go-sees and the model calls, please wear all black, males and females, because that is industry standard. Don't try and, because you're going to a model call, think that you have to throw on your best outfit and it's like a floral skirt, because that's not what designers want to see. They want to see your figure, because they have to know or be able to imagine or visualize what you would look like in their garment. So that floral skirt isn't going to show them what you can do for their garments.
Get your baby.
And hygiene. I'm sorry. You opened up a new can of worms. Don't bring no funky... never mind. So, tell us again about how they can participate in Fabricated Fridays, Nico, for anybody who's just tuning in.
So, these are the rules. You just have to post a picture displaying your best sense of style. Please let it be a picture, honestly. I've had a couple submissions that have been, they're not showing your sense of style. I need to see style. I need to see an outfit, at least. Some people have posted things that are just not an outfit, rather. It's I can't even see you, to be honest. So I need to see a clear picture of your sense of style, and simply you just hashtag Fabricated Fridays, which is FABRICATED Fridays, as well as at my Instagram page, which is Fuck the Rules, FVCK_THE_rules.
Get your baby.
Oh, and post, I'm sorry, there are two other rules. Post your name. And there was one about your location. The contest is restricted to the DMV NYC area. So
that's good to know.
That is imperative. It's only imperative just due to it. If it's going to be outside of that area, obviously we're going to have to set a further date. You get what I'm saying? For you to actually reap your benefits of your photo shoot, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be some type of conflict of schedule or whatnot. But if I could extend it further than that, if I could do statewide, countrywide or something, nationwide or something, I would. So, yeah.
Now, is there any photographers, models, designers that you're looking forward to working with in the DMV with these projects?
I'm open to working with everybody. I've never said no, like I said, unless it's something nasty that I've heard. But I'm open to working with everybody. I like to meet new people, hear what they're about, see what they can do.
We got to link up. We got to do a project together.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Sounds hot.
Yeah.
I've worked with Nico before, you guys, and he's not just on air saying that he's humble. When working with him, you'll see that he's humble. And then not only that, if he comes to a model call and he sees potential, he won't just count you out just because you may not have. If he likes your potential, he will pull you to the side and say, if you just do this a little bit better or do that a little bit better, he'll work with you and then still use you. So definitely don't be afraid don't sit at home. If you have the drive and it's something that you really want to do, don't sit at home and be afraid that, I may not be chosen, because you never know what designer, what brand, what artist you're going to be working for, because that very well can be somebody that will mold you into being more than what you think you are.
Get your baby.
I have a question for you, Nico. What are 3 key essentials for being a rebel artist? What are 3 important things?
I think living the life that you speak of, people aren't going to take you serious if you honestly don't live the life that you speak of, which is being an artist. I think artists tend to exuberate certain qualities on a daily that maybe someone else who's an artist might only pay attention to, but it's really a lifestyle. Like even down to having rough hands and things like that. Like you can identify an artist by his either maybe rough hands or tattered clothes. Like sometimes I don't. Like you might not see me in the best of the best, to be honest, because I might have been working all day on something. I might have been working all day on something, and then I'm got paint on me, or threads all over the place, like pieces of thread wrapped all over. But I mean, you embody that. I think it's just all about just being in tune with yourself. I can't really pick out 3 specific qualities. It's just being in tune. You can't
be in tune with yourself 3 times.
You can't be in tune, right?
I got a question. Do you believe in throwing away clothes?
Actually, I didn't for a very long time until I had to move, and then I had to move again, and I moved again, and then I was like, I'm sick of lugging all these clothes. So I actually had like a crisis, and I just threw away stuff. Like, I don't want this. I mean, I tried to give away a lot of stuff. Some stuff was a lot thrifted, so I felt like crazy thrifting it back to the thrift. Giving it back to the thrift store. I don't think clothes should be recycled that many times, to be honest. And then stuff that was tattered, old, but I don't believe. Obviously, don't throw away designer labels and stuff like that.
Speaking of throwing away clothes, I'm glad you brought that up, Rob. Thank you. We're going to be hosting through my company Illusions Inc. We're going to be hosting a clothing and food drive for Thanksgiving. So any old clothes that you have, save them. I'm going to give you the information of where to drop those off at to donate to the needy.
And your cans of corn, and
your cans of corn, and your stuffings,
and the cranberry sauce,
and your cranberry sauces, and your greens and the cans.
I don't like canned greens.
Somebody's gonna be hungry as easy.
Like glory greens.
Like glory greens in the cans.
You need to speak clearly, Jonathan. Oh, we all got this little tablet thing.
My Wi-Fi not working on my new tablet. Shout out to Monty. We all have tablets, individual tablets in our studio. BeExposed.com tablet.
It's cute.
I'm not sure if I have a short or something that keeps going.
Can we get a mic check and an ear check on chair number
85?
Is that better for you?
Oh no, it was doing so good. Oh, darn it.
My mic sounds nice.
Right, is that good?
1.
Yeah,
that's
good.
better.
No, it's still 1. It's still just this one.
Right ear.
What about now? Still nothing.
Nothing.
Well, while we're getting Nico's earphones and mic together, make sure you guys call in for any questions that you have for him. We have 4 minutes left with Nico. The number is 1-855-835-5857, extension 1. Or you can text 443-642-9403.
Caller, the one that keeps calling and hanging up, call back and just wait until we talk to you before you hang up. Oh, and by the way, everyone that's listening, if you call in, you will be entered to win a free garment from Illusions. So,
baby.
So you guys, call in. Every caller is entered. So stop being lazy.
That's really cool garments to give away too. Men and women, call in.
Right. Because I'm going to take what y'all don't call in and get.
I can't wait to pop this popcorn, but that's a whole nother story.
Right. You being greedy.
We want to eat this popcorn while we interview Melvin and talk about this awesome magazine, up-and-coming magazine, to be exact. So, Nico, what is the future looking like for you? Outside of these projects that you mentioned, what are some other things that's going to unfold for you?
You guys speaking to your mic, by the way.
You said I had to.
Yeah,
you can hear me now. Okay.
Yeah.
AT&T. Huh? I said AT&T because you said, "Can you hear me now?"
Other things that are unfolding. I'm actually I entered into a program at the Parsons New School for Design.
Oh, wow. Congratulations with that.
It's, it's a very inexpensive program.
Very
so I
expensive.
actually was supposed to start this fall, but I worked something out where actually I'll be starting in the spring. So it's a program to just solidify a lot of things that I've already worked for with my brand. More so, again, with how I mentioned, with the lifestyle brands, more about the visual, and then the product comes second. This will help refine and solidify a lot of the design end. So within 2 years, it'll fully be a full all-around brand that'll hopefully be launched within stores.
That is awesome. That's a great school. I was actually accepted there as well. Of course, I went with my Savannah College of Art and Design, but I was accepted into Parsons for menswear. So congratulations with that. It's a great program. Thanks. From what I hear, I've toured there, interviewed with them. That's a great thing.
It was something I was just great to ask, but now I can't remember.
Think about it.
Wrote it down.
You should have wrote it down.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Nico. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Again, congratulations on all your success.
Thank you.
Make sure you follow Nico on social media. And he's going to lock it in for you again. I know he's tired of me asking him, but we need you to follow him.
I need
follow
you guys
his
to follow me to stay up tuned for these updates for the showcases that are coming up, because if you're not there, you're not anywhere. So please follow me on Instagram. Once again, it is Fuck the Rules. If you don't remember anything else, when you wake up tomorrow and you don't want to go to work, be like, fuck the rules. But it's Fuck the Rules, FVCK_THE_rules, RULES. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for coming in, Nico. And we look forward to all of your upcoming events. And you guys, bring it back after the commercial break. We have Melvin Buck from Up and Coming Magazine dishing us all the latest that he has going on in his career. And we're going to ask him a lot of questions. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. We're going to get in depth, get to know Mr. Melvin. And Rob is going to join us too, right, Rob? Rob always coming in the second half too. We're going to mess with Rob a little bit. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Like our Facebook fan page, The Jonathan Rashawn Show.
And follow Nico so you can see my behind-the-scenes updates from the shoot.
It's going to be hot, yo. I mean,
I'm not
trying to toot my own horn, but it's going to be pretty hot.
I'm very excited. I've probably been getting on Nick nerves because I tell him every time I see him that I'm actually really excited about this shoot. So definitely pay attention, you guys.
Pay attention, follow, be inspired.
And participate in Fabricated Fridays.
Yo, we'll be back after this commercial break. You better bring it back.
Throw it.
It's time for a flashback.
No, I did. I know what I wanted to finish, and I think I didn't I talk about the sniper?
No.
Damn, I didn't do any work yesterday. Oh, right.
Sorry.
Maybe I'll try and squeeze him in right at the end of the show. I'll do that story about the DC sniper and what he wants. It's not okay. It's not okay. Laura, stop pressing buttons.
Wow. That was cute. I never heard that.
It's not okay. You say what?
Remind me not to use it.
Again, because you just did it. Whatever. It's a fun show. We have to do things to amuse our people.
All new Talk Latelys every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 7 p.m. right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
You are now listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Free stuff for you just for listening to this station. Yo, we got your attention? Here's how it works. You click on the Radio Loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for cool stuff in the Radio Loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple. Free stuff just for doing what you already do. Radio Loyalty. Click the banner to join now.
We got to go to line number 7. Jay is 29. got caught in bed with another woman by his baby's mother. Jay. Wow. Wow. How you doing, Jay?
Yeah, how you doing?
It's Wendy.
Hey, Wendy, how you doing?
Good. So when did this happen?
Oh, my goodness, man. This happened like 2 nights ago.
Oh, Lord. And so you were in you all's bed? You were in the bed that you shared with your girlfriend? Your baby's mother?
No, that I share with my baby mother.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Oh, wow. How many kids do you all have?
Huh?
How many kids do you all have?
1.
So you brought a woman to your house and slayed her in you all's relationship bed?
No, we didn't have sex. The girl just came over.
Oh.
We was talking. That's it. You know what I mean? But I ended up going to bed. And I told her, because I was drinking, I totally forgot about this girl. Went to bed. My baby mom walked in the room, and she like, oh, no.
Walked in the room? You mean in the apartment?
Yeah.
Well, Jay, you're a 29-year-old man with children. Why are you being so damn irresponsible? Why would you bring the woman? Because look, your baby's mother just walked in on something that would have probably eventually happened, if not that night, another night. I mean, let's be real.
I mean,
why would you disrespect? First of all, cheating is disgusting enough, but why would you disrespect your home by bringing some in there? Why would you do that? I'm not digging you out of this. I don't even want to talk to you, Jay. You are a sloppy motherfucker, and you need to straighten up. You got whatever you got coming to you. You deserve it. You earned that one, boy, and didn't even bust the damn shame.
For less than $50 a month, you can have the most intelligent home on the block. With Xfinity, you'll get some of the fastest internet speeds in the nation, so you can stream movies and shows on any of your personal devices and program your DVR on the go. Xfinity even lets you control your lights and temperature and get security and fire alerts from any PC or tablet 24/7, 365. All services are backed by a 30-day guarantee and start at just $49.99. Call today, 866-824-4019. 866-824-4019.
I'm sorry.
I just knew
Nicole, stop!
I knew you were gonna kill everybody's ears. Like
Nicole, that was you. Why did you try to believe it?
We just turned Tamar Braxton's "Loving the War" into a duet in here.
You are such an imposter.
They knew that was you. Please, they knew that was you. But
this is how deep my voice is. That was not me.
The crowd got extra loud on that one. They knew.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
For less than $50 a month, you can have the most intelligent home on the block. With Xfinity, you'll get some of the fastest internet speeds in the nation, so you can stream movies and shows on any of your personal devices and program your DVR on the go. Xfinity even lets you control your lights and temperature and get security and fire alerts from any PC or tablet 24/7, 365. All services are backed by a 30-day guarantee and start at just $49.99. Call today, 866-824-4019. 866-824-4019.
So, I'm a dog, and I'm kind of new to this family, but I've noticed a trend. My humans do this thing where they go around and get all my toys and hide them in this basket, but it's always the same basket, and it's always the same place, and then they act so surprised when I find them, but I'm like, hello, that's where you put it last time. Humans are the worst at hide and go seek.
A person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet. Be that person. Adopt. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the ShelterPetProject.org.
Thank you for tuning in to the Jonathan Rashawn Show. I am your host, Jonathan Rashawn. It is Monday, July 21st, 2014. It's 9:04 p.m. 78 degrees. And we about to turn up! It's like,
it's not Wild Out Wednesdays.
That's like the ghetto lady I seen on the subway up there. Yelling in my damn ear.
You should have told that bitch be quiet.
Can we get some background music? Like some
ratchet music.
That is ratchet.
It's not ratchet.
They sound like...
They didn't call it ratchet in the 90s.
What's your name?
Call it?
Montrez.
Tavon.
Oh, Montrez. Which one are you?
Daquan. My name Daquan.
Ooh, Traymon.
I like Traymon.
Traymon. No. Well, all of the names that I just said are ghetto, so...
Oh, nobody listening name not Traymon. That's offensive.
Traymon. Like, I wouldn't... If I was doing an interview, I would probably look over that name.
Traymar.
Traymar. That's like Tamar's son.
Monmar.
What? Mon.
No.
Melmon.
Don't look at me like that. I'm older than you.
I don't care.
I'm just saying.
I keep telling you that.
Respect.
Rob happy because he's 21, but I don't care. I've probably been to more clubs than you.
That's cool.
So hush your face.
Respect your elders.
Go to sleep. How about that? Take a nap.
Don't go to sleep. We need you in that booth back there. Thank you guys for tuning back in for the second half of our show. Again, it's 9:05 p.m. and I am chilling with my co-host, Mr. Martrez. Make sure you follow us on social media. I'm on Instagram, just_Rashawn. Like our Facebook fan page, The Jonathan Rashawn Show.
Follow me on Instagram at __Martrez. You guys, I like new followers. I go to your page and check out your stuff. And I show love. We show love here at Be Exposed Radio.
You ever had a mosquito bite in it and you scratch it? It feels so good.
Yeah, that picture of the mosquito bite you post on Instagram.
I'm scratching. It feels so good. It feels like
disgusted. Oh, you guys.
Don't do it, man. Don't do it.
Don't judge me, but I decided because I really wanted to see Maleficent yesterday.
That movie is so old.
That movie is really good, though.
It's really good.
So I was trying to find which movie theater had it, and the only movie theater that had it yesterday afternoon was East Point.
That sounds about right. It came out like 2 years ago.
Well, no, they have it in Arundel Mills too, but they have one
Benji's, the drive-in movie theater.
No, they have it in Arundel Mills, but it's like it was early in the day and then one late at night. So I didn't want to go. I wanted to go when I was ready. So I went to East Point. First of all, they have like a snowball machine. Snowballs are $4 for a small. Then it was me and Alicia. We walk into the movie theater. It's completely pitch black. At 4:43, the movie started at 4:50. It's completely pitch black. So we walk out like thinking that we walked into the wrong thing. They're like, no, the screen's gonna cut on at 4:50. So we said, are there any lights in there? Yeah, it's just one light. So we had to sit in the lobby and wait until 4:50.
You see any mice?
No, we kept our feet up the whole time.
The one in security a while ago, the last time I went to the one in security years ago, I seen mice crawling down the wall.
I never seen the mice on the wall, but I know they
crawl down on the wall. Where they do that at?
Disgusting. At Security Square Mall.
You guys, we have another amazing rebel artist. I like that word, rebel artist.
That's going to be
that
a
combination.
word.
We have an amazing rebel artist. His name is Melvin Buck. Hi, Melvin.
What's up? What's up?
Thank you. So,
and Melvin is back on the show. Welcome back, Melvin.
I'm side-eyeing Melvin right now because I have a bone to pick with him.
Right, because Mr. Buck has gotten buck.
Got real buck. So, we're going to chat with Melvin about his magazine, up-and-coming magazine.
It would have been cool if you said his up-and-coming magazine.
That was it.
Up-and-coming magazine. Up-and-coming.
So, thank you for my digital copy. I think I forwarded it to you.
You didn't.
I didn't.
You told me you were going to, but you didn't.
So I wanted us to review it together, but I actually got a chance to view all 70-something pages. I looked thoroughly.
That's good.
And what I noticed was
72.
What I noticed was after flipping through all of these amazing pages and photo shoots and interviews, it was missing one.
What is that?
An interview.
It was missing an interview
from an amazing designer.
From an amazing designer and friend.
Yours, right?
Oh. Yeah, what happened?
Oh, he done right.
I know where it is.
Oh, where is it?
It's going to be on our website.
Is that exclusive?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Of course.
Premiere.
Oh, we gotta appreciate something that doesn't
exclusive. All right, I'm being nice now.
Change it now. Change it now.
Does not make.
Give me my beer and my popcorn.
What you call the actual print version does go online. I use all my stories.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Melvin. I really appreciate it. I really do.
So we're not gonna be shady no more.
So no, seriously, I flipped the amazing work. It looked like it was well thought out and
very much so.
Huh?
I said very much so.
It was. It really was. It looks really good. And you also interviewed some great people. One of them being one of my close friends, Mr. Chavez. Where did you begin with your magazine? I asked you this before, but let our listeners know. What was your foundation?
I was in school and college back in 2011, and I was a male model, and I'm still am, but I feel as though there was no outlet for people who are not in, per se, Ebony, or you want to say big fashion magazine, Vogue, or anything like that. Just people who are have talent, basically, who have really good talent and have nowhere to showcase it. And that's where my magazine came from, and it's been growing ever since.
Nice. So we just you've you mentioned, you've interviewed a lot of people in the magazine. Throw out a couple names of some amazing artists that they can look forward to in this issue.
Shabazz L. Brown, of course, author. Tiana Bowser, she's an actor, and a lot of other people as well. We have Brandon, this guy, of course, you as well. We have also, he's not an artist. He is like a cover model, but his name is Shane Greer. He is actually a stroke survivor, and he's only like our age.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's
we're
great
definitely
story.
not exempt from the health issues like that. People don't realize it.
Not at all. And that's a great story. So yeah, check that out too.
And plug in your social media info for any listeners that want to follow you, anyone that wants to contact you in regards to the magazine, things like that.
To contact me, you can visit my email at ceoofupnc@live.com. All social media networks is up, the letter N, apostrophe, magazine. Comin, COMIN, and then magazine.
I feel like you're being smart because I spelled it wrong on Instagram.
No, not at all. I just go and correct it because I don't want you to put the actual wrong information in because another magazine will pop up. Yeah, and we can't get that magazine confused with this one.
She accidentally might lose it. I'll take it though. I'll take it if somebody lost it. Thank you. Thank you, because I was about to buy one. Thank you, Sharon. That was a lifesaver. Oh. Damn. Sorry.
Burst your bubble.
I know. Sorry, Melvin. So, tell us a little bit about what it takes to begin these interview process for people that's featured in the magazine.
Well, first I have to think of an idea of what next issue I want to come out. This one was definitely it's out there a year, third issue, and I definitely wanted to be, I call it up close and personal. So basically, everybody that I've interviewed what they do in the industry, and then also kind of a little bit of their personal side. That's why I said the guy Shane Greer, that's great about him, because some people really don't share that. You can just look at somebody just like regular and not know what they're going through. So I mean, that's definitely two that I put together. And then also, it depends on what a person is doing. Actually, I'm just not going to go like, oh, hey, can I interview you?
You interview people with purpose.
I have to interview people with purpose, and who has something going for themselves.
Now, you said this was your third issue. How did you progress from your first issue until now? What was the growth that you've seen within yourself?
Well, let's just start to say you'll never see my first issue.
I would love to see the first issue.
No, I hate it.
It's hard looking at your initial projects, but it also feels good when you look at your initial projects to where you
see the progress.
Yeah.
My first issue I gave away free, and it was only 10 pages. That's just just to let everybody know this is what we come up with. This is what our product could look like. And it was 10 pages, and it had the same section as this one. And we had little misspelled words here and there, some corrected grammar here and there, but that's why you look at stuff and improve. But then the second issue was definitely a better one. Exactly, it was 86 pages.
I think you may have a caller, Mr.
Already.
Melvin.
Oops.
Caller, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Who are we speaking with?
Don't worry about it. What's up?
Oh, you're not going to call my show and throw me shade. Oh, no.
Don't worry about it. First of all, I called to talk to you. What's up?
To talk to who?
Where are you from?
Who you called to talk to?
Are you from Virginia?
You know where I'm from. Don't play.
Where you from, caller? You from North Carolina?
What part?
And my name is not no fucking caller.
Ooh, what's your
name, caller?
You said don't worry about it. Shoot him again, Rob.
Brandon. What's up?
That's why you just got shot.
Hi, Brandon. We have Mr. Melvin from Up and Coming Magazine right now on air with us. Do you have any questions or anything from Melvin right now?
Nah, I'm good.
So what you calling for?
I don't know. What are y'all talking about? What the hell? Let me know. What do I need to do? This your radio show, not mine.
Well, I'm doing my job, so I'm going to get back to doing my job, and thank you for calling in. Have a good day, sir. Right.
Okay.
You can't shade me on the Jonathan Rashawn show. I work too motherfucking hard for this shit. Can I get a hand clap? Thank you. Melvin.
Yeah. That was interesting.
So, what is some essentials to preparing a great editorial for anybody who's looking forward to starting a magazine?
Time management. Time, definitely.
How do you manage your time?
I don't. I don't.
You don't manage your time?
I don't at all. Whatever is important at that point in time, that's what takes my attention. And putting a magazine together takes my attention 24/7. When I'm in, I would say magazine mode. When I'm in like creating my magazine, it's just that everything else gets the back burner because I have a lot of ideas that I just need to get out. And once it's sent off to my graphic design and everything is complete, then I feel like I can rest and I can see, the final product.
Now, I know with that, it's kind of probably costly funding your own project. So do you have sponsors? How does that work?
That is definitely coming in the works. Definitely with this magazine that just came out, have had some people contact me. So not going to share too much light about that, but definitely look out for that coming out soon.
Oh, nice. So, with the photographers and all of the artists that you have included in your magazine for visual purposes, like how does that work? Are you always looking for artists as far as models and photographers to work with?
Always looking for artists, always looking for models, always looking for photographers. I use Instagram, I use Facebook, I use a lot of social network to basically pick and choose who I want.
So how would they contact you as far as being a part of that?
Again, my email, CEO of upnc@live.com, or you can visit our Instagram page, Up and Coming Magazine, Facebook, Up and Coming Magazine, or our website, www.upandcomingmagazine.com.
Okie dokie. So I'm going to send you some submissions from my upcoming photo shoot.
Please do.
Yeah, we should do. That would be hot. Do a Jonathan Rashawn show spread. Feature Martrez, the model.
We use fillers. I mean, we use it as fillers, or we use it as what we use it as.
But Jonathan, that's not what I was talking about.
Oh,
I was just talking about from Thursday. But I mean, we can do two.
Find them.
we can do two.
Everybody want to shame me today.
No, me and Melvin were just having a personal conversation, and you just try to interject.
I'm sorry, I just seen a vision. My bad.
That can be for the third issue.
This for the third issue. He wasn't listening. Or
the fifth issue then. Or you can be the first one that he said you can't see. How about that?
Is there any fear with working with any project that you have? I know it's always kind of nerve-wracking what people are going to think about you, what the outcome is going to be. How do you overcome that stuff?
There's definitely always fear. When putting out a new project, that's with any artist, that's with any designer, model, musician. You're sensitive about your work. And the public can either like it or they can tear it to shreds. And I make sure that I put out a good quality work or visual-wise so public can like it, basically. And then if you don't, I mean, that's your opinion. I take it and I move on with it.
What is a great quality of work to you? How do you produce great quality?
It takes time management. Again, I'm not going to just... It's not something that you can do just like for 3 months and just say, hey, I want to put a magazine together and just say, hey, I'm doing this and be good. If you can do it, let me know how to do it, because then I would definitely...
This is how you do it. So
right. I would definitely want to use that. But I would definitely say it takes time to do that. You want to put together quality stuff. Use quality people. Not somebody who... Not, throwing somebody to the side or anything like that. But, I mean, not somebody who is just coming out maybe 3 or 2 months and, maybe design it. Oh, I got this I want to design, or this I want to put in your magazine. I'm going to actually want to see what it actually is, so that way at the end of the day it's going to affect me, what I put on my magazine. So yeah.
How can our listeners obtain a copy of Up and Coming Magazine?
You can go to www.upandcomingmagazine.com and you can purchase online and print there, and it's through MagCloud. It will take you directly to their site.
What if we don't have a MacBook?
No, I said MagCloud and say Mac.
Oh.
You need to pay attention.
I thought you said Mac Cloud.
No, Mag, M-A-G, cloud.com.
Oh, wow. So what makes you different from any other artist or editor-in-chief of a magazine? What makes you different? How do you stand out?
It's not about me at all. I tell my staff that all the time. I will say this is our magazine. This is not my magazine.
How do all of you stand out together as one?
We're a group of not college kids because I'm not in college anymore, but that's where it started. And it's just our passion. This is what we want to do. We don't get a paycheck for this, even though I would love to, but I mean, it's our passion. This is what we do. And I mean, our work is basically just represents itself.
Shout out your team. Who's your team? We want to know.
My head director, Sharnice Ward, art director, and then I also graphic designer and makeup artist Ebony Tyler. I have a list right here. Trust me, I won't forget people's names. We have contributing writers, Mr. Calvin Tucker. I think you had him on your show.
Yeah, Calvin was a guest on the show.
And a lot of other people. We had Amanda Nelson. She writes every great story that we have, or every cover story, I should say, that we have. And then our cover model for this year, Mr. Sheldon Rennell, of course.
Okay, now before it hits the final issue, do you guys sit down as a team to all collaborate as one of how it's going to...
We have about like 4 or 5 meetings before we hit the final issue. Once it gets sent to my head art director, she puts everything together, and then we look over it. You got to let me know how many pages it is so we can know how much it's going to cost, and then we look at the final edits and things like that to see what I want to change.
True. And if you guys have any questions for Mr. Melvin Martrez, you want to give him the information because my eyes giving out on me.
Right, Mom.
I don't know what's going on today.
I was hoping you was going to read it because I don't have my glasses today. But the number is 1-855-835-5857, extension 1, or text 443-642-9403. Actually, you know what? I'm proud of myself because I had the numbers memorized, and I no longer need to look at the card.
I know the number, too. I just don't know the text number by heart. I got a little amnesia. Forget some things. But this is a big thing for me. If you guys are calling in, please be respectful of anybody here. If you call in, please do not disrespect anybody because we will chew you up and spit your ass down to the ground. And I'm so serious about that.
And hang up in your face.
This our shit. Always remember that. If you call in here, call for a purpose or don't call at all.
Gunshots. There we go.
What did you target community, Melvin? Who do you target as far as your readers? What the community?
Any age, well, try to stay, fresh. So any age between basically like 20 to like 30. We do target older ages, but that's between the range of 20 and 30, definitely. That's where...
So if I'm over 30, I can't read it?
No, because I'm pushing. Please read it. Because there's some stuff in there for you too, I'm sure.
In a couple of years, I might not be able to read it.
No, by all means, please read it. We have lifestyle sections that we can, every magazine, everyday magazines that we try to keep in there so that, just to make it not different, but just to keep it on the same level as other magazines.
But I'm saying, like, how can me and my man's Martrez, the Jonathan Rashawn show, be a part of the magazine or be featured? We need like a special spread.
A special spread?
Yeah. We need like a centerfold.
A centerfold. Oh, okay.
That would be nice. Or we can have a photo shoot and our picture can like drop out of the magazine.
Like a 3D, like a pop up and then drop.
No, not like pop out. Like a poster. You know how magazines have
posters? Who created that? Yeah, and it can just like.
Who created that?
We can do it.
We know people.
You can
we know people.
I'm very.
But it has to be in the middle of the magazine.
So just the absolute middle. So
the middle.
Just pop open. I got you.
So I have a question for you. Wearing so many hats as far as being a editor-in-chief and like a model and other things, a student, what do you prefer? Like, what is your number one love? Would it be a magazine?
I'm going to say yes, definitely. My magazine, I would have not said that maybe like a year ago because I didn't know what it took to actually be in this industry. But since being in it and learning and, experiencing certain things, I would definitely say this is my passion. This is exactly what I want to do. This is what I want to get paid for. And, I mean, modeling is always there, but just like y'all was having a conversation the other day, I mean, it's my passion, but
it's a hobby.
That's something that that's something like I like to do. This is something that I'm going to invest in. This is something that I'm going to go over and above and beyond.
Are you from New York?
No, I'm not.
Where are you from?
I'm from here, Baltimore.
You never lived anywhere else?
No.
Because you said something that I like to do.
I like to do it. Virginia, I mean, that's where I went to school, but other than that, no.
Okay. Where in Baltimore?
East side.
Oh, Lord. Give me a gunshot.
Ladies, hide your purses. Everybody get low. Lock your pockets. You got an east side in here.
Don't do
Let me grab my phone.
Damn it.
Don't do that.
Hide your car keys.
Don't do that.
I hope it was at least northeast.
No.
Monument Street?
Well, you can say northeast, yeah.
Northeast. Oh, he's fine. Northeast is fine.
I don't even know what that's at.
It's like Towson.
Yeah, York Road and Greenmount. Woodburn. All that over there.
Oh, he said Greenmount though.
Now, do you go out to events, or do your team go out to events to host, or do you cover red carpet events?
Yes, we cover a lot of red carpet events.
Oh, you just did the Baltimore Fashion Awards, right?
Well, it's called Fashion Awards of Maryland.
Same thing.
Baltimore Fashion
Awards. Get that
Awards.
name right.
Same thing.
Yeah, we just covered Fashion Awards of Maryland. We did the red carpet, and it was definitely great. And we covered that for 3 years as well, too. So,
Nice.
we cover other people's events. Anything you want us to cover, please, we will come cover it.
That sounds nice. Are you doing Baltimore Fashion Week?
Not sure.
August
We'll see.
14th.
It's up and coming.
I'm limited to my team. You know, this is why I'm so proud of this issue, because actually, I've had 2 girls that's been pregnant on my team, and
oh wow,
graphic designer, she's great to have her baby anytime soon. So, we're not taking a break. You know, while they are taking a break, I'm always getting my stuff together for the next issue. And you know, like I said, we have some things coming up, so we'll see.
that sounds fun and interesting. You guys, we are in the studio with Mr. Melvin Buck, editor-in-chief of Up and Coming Magazine. If you guys have any questions for Melvin or my amazing co-host, Mr. Martrez, or myself, give us a call, 1-855-835-5857, or you can text us at 443-642-9403. Bring your ass back to the Jonathan Rashawn Show, or die.
And when you call in, use extension 1.
Yes, extension 1. You guys, we'll be back after commercial break. Stay tuned.
Yo, yo. It's the John Rashawn Show.
Ooh.
I didn't realize, and you know, it had a place for you to put your clothes and your shoes if you was to get naked, but not. It wasn't that kind of a parlor.
Right. Yeah, right.
You know, with the Chinese people with the little fingers and stuff. It wasn't that kind with the happy endings. But it was so good. I laid down on the table. He didn't even tell me that he was getting ready to turn this machine on. That was gonna. I fell asleep. It was like 3 minutes in, I was gone. And it was only for 10 minutes.
Wow.
But I was gone 3 minutes. I was like, and it massaged, not only did it do the part where I was injured, but it did all the way up to the top of my skull, like right there in the middle. That's why I was gone. It was like giving me the neck treatment. It was like a passion mark. But, you know, it was really good. It felt wonderful. It was wonderful.
Passion marks hurt.
I know, it was hurt so good.
You be trying to enjoy it, like,
stop the blood. Am I bleeding?
Oh, yeah. Ooh, that's enough.
Keep going. It was one of those. It was really, really fun though. I enjoyed it so much. I mean it. I can't wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow I just might get naked like without them asking me. Why are you naked? What you got this thing on?
Kill the visual. Kill the visual.
Like this. Like I am ready. Put my clothes up. Get your baby. Thank you. I'm gonna have a baby.
You are now listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Drug, alcohol, and gambling addiction can be devastating for you and your loved ones. Don't let the disease of addiction ruin everything you have worked so hard for. If you or a loved one is suffering from a drug, alcohol, or gambling addiction, call now and get a free, confidential consultation. Help is only a phone call away. Call 1-877-867-3063. That's 1-877-867-3063. 667-3063. Drug, alcohol, and gambling addiction can be devastating for you and your loved ones. Don't let the disease of addiction ruin everything you have worked so hard for. If you or a loved one is suffering from a drug, alcohol, or gambling addiction, call now and get a free, confidential consultation. Help is only a phone call away. Call 1-877-867-3063. That's 1-877-867-3063.
Whoa. The moment my son saw a redwood tree.
It's huge!
Is the moment I knew that for him,
You can't even see the top of that thing!
even the sky has no limit.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. Your moment is out there. Find it at discovertheforest.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Check out the splashback of At the Sugar Shack.
So there are some good cops out there. But
There are, but they all act the same. You got to remember, though, there are some good cops out there that you can catch in the right way. You know, and then there are some cops out there that, but those same cops are a different way to other people.
Right.
So, for instance, I don't understand why, even if it's your orders that you are to, because I don't like it. I don't like the fact that my civil liberties are in jeopardy every time I look out my window when I'm driving past somebody, because it's never happened to me, and I think I would be locked up if it did. When I go driving down the street and I notice that they done pulled somebody out of their car, made them sit on the ground.
On the ground.
That is so degrading.
That happened to me. That happened to me.
I'm not sitting on the ground. You can take me to jail, but check this out. You're going to have to throw me to the ground. Because I'm not doing that.
It happened to me, a good girlfriend.
I'm very well spoken.
Yes.
And I don't need to be thrown to the ground for you to have me obey you.
They took us out of the car. It was myself, a good girlfriend of mine, and my brother from another mother complex.
Mm-hmm.
We were just coming from an event. There was still a lot of noise going on from
Right.
It was a house party, but it was respectful. No, it was not a lot. Oh my goodness, I can remember like it was, mind you, it was the last day of Black History Month. The last day of Black History Month, and they sent 4 or 5 cop cars and had us sit on the ground. I told it was a woman, a female. It was like literally 4 cars and then the paddy wagon. And I got really emotional. I was like, "Are you serious?" We actually were coming from a Black History event, and then went over to a little housewarming gathering. And I said, "This is the last day of Black History Month. Are you really going to set us on the ground? Are you really doing this?" No one ended up getting arrested. They didn't check their license, check their IDs, and I said, "You really? There's a crime being committed right now." I said, "There's a crime being committed right now, and they're getting off scot-free because you're here with us."
Right.
Yeah, that was my first experience to Baltimore police.
For more of At the Sugar Shack, be sure to tune in live Mondays through Fridays at 5 p.m. right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the station with all the hits and the Talk Lately show weeknights at 7 p.m.
So, I'm a dog, and I'm kind of new to this family, but I've noticed a trend. My humans do this thing where they go around and get all my toys and hide them in this basket, but it's always the same basket, and it's always the same place, and then they act so surprised when I find them, but I'm like, hello, that's where you put it last time. Humans are the worst at hide and go seek.
A person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet. Be that person. Adopt. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the ShelterPetProject.org.
Yo, yo, yo. I actually like that to bring back from Rick. Yo, yo, yo. What?
That's my favorite
Stop
word.
cutting me off so I can bring us back
I'm
from
sorry,
break.
go ahead.
Yo, yo, yo. It's the John Rashawn Show, and I am your co-host, Martrez. That's Mar, not Mon. I have to start saying that again. That's my brand. And what's your name, sir, next to me?
My name is Jonathan Rashawn.
Come on, LaDon Black.
No, this is the male version of LaDon Black. You ready?
You Black LaDon.
This is Jonathan Rashawn. Thank you for tuning in to our show. It is 9:34 p.m. July 21st, Monday, 78 degrees, and you are tuned in to a hot show. Today we are interviewing Mr. Melvin Buck. magazine. If you guys missed the first half of our show, we had Mr. Nico, an extraordinary rebel artist. And also, we had Miss Sharon Nixon dropping some information about Baltimore Fashion Week.
And Andrea,
I'm sorry. If you guys have any questions throughout our last half hour, please give us a call, 1-855-835-5857, extension 1. All the lovers out there, this one is for you. This is Beyonce, Rocket. Say no, I'm joking.
that chapstick does
This chapstick, I can't even get it out.
Right, because you
this
said
chapstick tastes so good.
It tastes really good. From
it tastes like it tastes.
You're not supposed to eat chapstick.
I'm not eating it, but I put it on my lips.
I think I lick it off and put it right back on.
Now I can't stop licking my lips.
Between the beer and the chapstick.
Oh, wow.
So, Mr. Melvin, you look nervous. Are you nervous?
Not at all.
You look a little tense. We're not going to ask you anything outrageous.
Oh, please.
Oh, I am. On break, we were talking about the different groups at Morgan. How do you feel about the modeling troops there?
This was my first time covering their events. I went to, well, actually, I didn't go to ABC's because I was actually doing Jonathan's show, so I couldn't.
Yeah, we were there together.
So I had to find somebody to actually cover actually cover their event. But from what I heard, they did a great job and a phenomenal job as well. When I was reading, the reviews, and actually, Mr. Calvin Tucker wrote that. I went to FAMS, and I definitely would say out of college shows, that was the most high fashion show I've ever seen in my lifetime. Like, out of college shows, it was very simple, very sleek, very just regular runway. And
simple and sleek. That's my favorite.
Yeah, and then of course their other modeling group, IME. They did okay. It was all right. It was a lot going on. I've never seen a runway go around the whole entire stage and then you come on the runway and then come back off the runway. Yeah, it was really a lot going on.
It seemed like a lot.
They try to do a lot. My thing is, I love FAM, and I guess I'm impartial because FAM actually got me into walking runway. They came to my high school and did a boot camp, but I just feel like with FAM, they teach core runway. They teach traditional runway. They don't try to, you're just starting to walk, so let me teach you 5 whole turns and how to do a pivot and then twist off and then do a flip and then pose and then walk away. FAM is going to teach you how to walk, how to show a garment. FAM is going to teach you what you need to wear when you go on a model call. I've been to plenty of model calls, and FAM is actually one of the only people to actually tell me when you go on a model call, wear hard bottom shoes. And it's to the point where I've taken things from FAM, and when I go on model calls, I'll ask people like, so what are you expecting? And I would like, so shouldn't you be telling the guys to wear hard bottom shoes, or shouldn't you be telling the girls to wear this? Why are you letting girls come here in wedges? And it's just like, FAM is simple, classic.
I agree. I definitely agree.
I didn't mean to take over like that, but
I'm not familiar, but I hear great things about both of them.
Shout out to Fashion at Morgan.
You ready for the next question? You look nervous. So what are some challenges that you face as an artist? I'm not going to say as a black artist. I hate when people say that. An artist is an artist.
He's not black, he brown skin.
Like no color is not, it's a big thing still, but it's really not. Like everybody has the potential to grow. What is some problems that you face with things that you're doing? Money will kill you.
It will kill your whole entire.
You have to have fun
dream, everything. But I guess you say I don't let that stop me. I guess as an entrepreneur or as someone who has their own business, if you have a dream, go for it.
Do you feel that's something that you like as far as funding your own projects? Do you feel like you can work on
that? At times, it can be like, well, I really want to do this. Be like, oh, darn.
So do you rush? Really that's a question too. Do you rush?
Don't rush.
That's a problem I always run into.
But actually, you know what? I tend to do good when I rush.
Yeah, you work better under pressure.
I really work better under pressure. Like if I know something is not due until maybe 3 months, I'll wait. And then when actually it gets here,
I know it.
And actually get here, I will be just zooming past.
When did you get your blazer?
The day of my birthday.
As always.
The day of my birthday.
As always. Definitely.
But I mean, it came together, so I mean, I wouldn't have went to him if it wasn't like that, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, Rob.
He cool.
You have any questions for Melvin? Nah.
Why'd you get a mohawk?
It's not actually a mohawk.
It's not a faux hawk?
Not a faux. You tried that.
Turn around.
No.
You tried it.
That is a mohawk.
No. I guess it's kind of like how it's cut now. It's like supposed to be faded mohawk type of thing, but I mean, I like it.
It's nice.
Yeah, it is like a mohawk because yours go all the way back. Mine like a little faded one because I don't have the back. I'm
It's like
thinking
the
about
Usher,
a faux hawk.
the Usher one that everybody be trying to get. I'm ready to change it up because I'm sick. Everybody be trying to get it down.
Like the one that like slants to the side a little.
You said the Usher?
Yeah.
The one Usher has. Usher has one.
No, Usher is just more so faded like on the sides,
His
right?
is faded on the side, but then it goes back though.
It's like fuller in the back.
Yeah, it's fuller.
Yeah. Then he has one where it like goes all the way back and then like curves in the back.
I won't be putting that on my head.
So let all of our listeners know where we can find your work. Again, Melvin.
You can find it on www.upin, the letter N, Comin, COMIN, magazine.com.
What inspires you?
I don't know. That's a good question.
That's always a common answer, too.
Right.
What inspires you? You just go with the flow, right?
Yeah.
You just do you. Whatever comes
it's
to
a lot
mind.
that inspires me. It's nothing particular. I mean, I can be standing outside and just get inspired.
And you get a vision.
Yeah.
That's always the best
If I
product.
do, I have to write it down. If I don't, I probably will forget. Yeah.
I'm an old man. I love pen and paper.
I hate pen and paper.
See?
I hate writing
gotta
down
write it
stuff.
But Jonathan, you write everything down and then just don't go back to it.
Yeah, I write it down and then I
When it comes to playing my magazine, I think of everything off the top of my head. Like, I hate writing it down. I hate planning the magazine.
That's
I really hate planning it.
Yeah, I don't like to plan anything either.
It's probably the hardest one because I hated planning it.
You just go with the flow.
Like, yeah.
Same thing with me. People always ask what's my inspiration. Don't ask me that. I don't have a specific designer I look up to. I don't have a specific person. My mom and my family and my, friends and Rob, they all play a major role in things I do, but I really don't have any inspiration. When I sit down and sew, I cut, I piece together, and I just black out.
Inspiration.
Yeah, all inspiration.
What was more nerve-wracking for you, the actual process of putting the whole magazine together or awaiting the reviews after the release?
You can ask anybody that knows me. The actual process of putting the magazine together, I'm a wreck. Like, a whole wreck. Because, some things fall through the loop sometimes. You got to plan photo shoots, you got to do an interview there, you got to deal with these certain people here, and, some things don't go right. Actually, this issue was supposed to be a 2-cover issue. It turned out to be 1. and the reason was some things fell through the loop. Like, I was going to have a guy on the front and then a girl on the back. And, that didn't quite work out. I changed it in between, like, the villages. So, definitely planning it, I'm a nervous wreck. Rating the reviews is not it's not that much of a nerve wreck.
So is it kind of like you don't really care what people think because the magazine's already done and finished and you can't take it back?
No, I care because like I said before, I take what they say and do something better, bring it out better. But no, I care. It's just that I'm not that nervous to what they would actually think. Because once I see it for myself, I can put myself in their shoes and be like, hey, this is going to be something good. This is going to be like, I kind of critiqued it of what other people was going to think.
I got another question. What was it about that? Oh yeah, is it a such thing as like editor's block? Like you get writer's block?
Editor's block, yes. I do get writer's block as well, but editor's block, yes. I'm actually in that position right now because I don't know what my next issue is going to be actually right now. But it is definitely such thing as that. I think everybody get it. Artists, designers, everything. And there's been times where I have to just put this down and just step away for it for like a week.
That's a long time.
But then when I come back,
I remember speaking to you when you was working on the magazine. You always talk about how stressed out you and all that stuff. So
yeah, it's not fun.
It's over now.
For now.
Right,
well, not really.
It's over now.
Well, it's not over, but I'm saying you can kind of relax because it's out there and kind of
the funny thing is,
absorb the success.
Yeah, it's no relax.
I never relax.
He just told you he thinking about the next issue.
Thinking about the next one.
Oh yeah, definitely start on your next
the
project.
rest of my team, they're relaxing right now, but like mid-December, not even December, probably November, I'm coming up with the next thing. It's like, it's the next one.
I said the same thing. I actually said I wasn't doing Runway anymore. I said I was done with Runway. I was going to focus on my agency work. And I'm not motivated to do it, but we'll see. I'm starting to get some ideas again.
Yeah, motivation.
But right now, I think that was my last Runway show.
So, I would give you a
I want to open up some new doors and do some new things like the radio show, my agency. I think they're my new babies, but we have a phone call. Carl, are you there? Oh.
Open up the call lines.
Yeah,
open up the call line.
I was just.
I thought somebody was on here that had a question or something.
I thought of it first. Jonathan was just talking.
Open up the call lines, Trez.
Since you know about her, no looking at the paper.
I don't even have a paper. So, you guys call in. The number is 1-855-835-5857, extension 1. Or you can send us a text at 443-642-9403. But I would prefer to hear your voice. And, Rob, I don't want to hear any comebacks. Mute your mic.
Do you read a lot, Mo?
You said, do I read a lot?
Yeah. You're a writer, so I'm just assuming you read a lot. I don't like to read. If there's no pictures in there, I won't read it. I'm glad your magazine has lots of pictures.
Yeah, I try to keep it, try to keep the stories down to him.
Jonathan friendly. Try to keep your magazine.
Yeah. I like Green Eggs and Ham. I like Hopper and Pop. I like all the books with pictures in it.
1-word letters, 2-word letters, something simple you can read.
It has to have a picture. Or I can't read it.
I'm going to try to make my next magazine.
I have reader's block.
You have reader's block?
Yeah.
I didn't know there was such.
They should have every book on audio. I would listen. I can close my eyes and kind of visualize.
I like reading, but my favorite subject is English, and I write when I want to, so I like reading actually a lot. But with a magazine, I would prefer pictures. But if I'm reading a book, then of course I'm not going to expect to see a picture because I'm an adult, so don't expect pictures. But
if I'm reading about a funeral, I need to see a casket.
No.
You know what I don't like? When you got those little read-along kind of book things.
Yeah, I hate
and then
those
you
too.
expect the voice of a character to be a certain way.
And it's not.
And it's like that old, boring guy. Like, yo, who are you?
Mispronouncing words wrong.
Yeah.
Things like that.
I hate that. How are you going to read along with the book and you can't even pronounce the words correctly?
You guys, if you have any questions for Melvin, call in or you can text us. And also, tomorrow is Tuesday, so at 5 o'clock, we have at the Sugar Shack from 5 to 7. Make sure you support these ladies and tune in. From 7 to 8, we have Talk Lately Show with Marnie. And at 8 o'clock, we have the Sharon Nixon Show from 8 till 9. So that's tomorrow on BeExposedRadio.com. And on Wednesday, we're going to bring it back.
Mm-hmm.
And be number one all over again.
With Wild Out Wednesday.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we should bring Pandora back this week.
I think we're bringing Pandora back this week. We're bringing Pandora back. I think we're going to try to get Eric and Devin back. Shout out to Eric and Devin if y'all listening. Call in. We want to hear from y'all too.
Shout out y'all. C-Ray and Light
C-Ray. I don't know, man. So what's the vision? What's the vision? What's the future looking like for Up and Coming Magazine? Where do you want the magazine to go? Are we going to see this magazine in stores? Are we going to see it in Paris and Milan? Where are we going to see it? What's going on with you?
Of course you're going to see it in Paris and Milan.
You better.
But like I said, we do have a just by this issue alone, I've had someone hit me up. So I mean, like I said, I won't.
What they say? Who was it?
That's a secret.
We can't see. Why you bring it up then? We want to know what they said. I like secrets. Share with us.
Just for anticipation, but you will see my magazines in a lot of places. So
really,
we'll see. We'll see.
We're gonna see it at the club.
No.
Oh,
we're gonna see it at church.
If I get put in there with my thing, I'm gonna have a release party.
We're gonna see it at church.
No, I'm gonna have a release party.
Hey Jonathan, do these things get YouTube?
They do. It should be a YouTube app on it. Shout out to Marnie. Our new Be Exposed tablets. We all have individual tablets in our office. We can check text messages, emails, all of that great stuff.
It seems like every day Monty just adds something.
Yeah. We got the amazing TV screen. We can review everything, see how much time we have left. You can see the weather.
Wasn't that day before?
It's fairly new.
The TV...
When we first started, it wasn't here.
No, the TV, we were looking through there.
Wow.
We were looking through there.
That's what it was.
And make sure you guys, if you missed the show tonight, we will be back on air, I believe, at 1 a.m. for a re-air. And tomorrow at 3 p.m., keep our shit number one. Make sure you tune in each and every day. for the re-airs, for the live airs.
You're so vulgar.
I'm just saying. Or whatever. That was a silent moment. Everybody tweeting and stuff. Y'all catching up with social media.
I'm not tweeting.
People give y'all life from online.
I'm taking a
selfie.
taking a selfie.
Let's do a selfie.
Tablet.
We're doing a selfie live on air. Well, I wait till we finish his. I want to be a part of the picture. Tag us in your best, your hottest outfit too. We want to see what y'all fashion looking like.
Oh, look, he's squinting his eyes.
Martrez, give me your social media information so they can tag you in their fashionable outfits.
Melvin just said the light skin fools. Which one of my fashionable outfits?
I said give me your social media information so they can tag you in the outfit. We're gonna repost the outfits.
I thought you said so they can see my fashionable.
No, we want to see who's looking good out there.
Well, my Instagram is __Martrez. MARTREZ, Mar, not Mon. Please definitely tag me your fashionable outfits. I love to see well-dressed people, and I don't think I'm being racist when I say this, but I really love Asians. In my opinion, they are the best dressed race because they have no cut cards when it comes to fashion. They don't look for trends. They don't seem to follow the magazines or what celebrities are wearing. They just put on what they want to put on, and they look nice. I love Asians. I will marry one. Oh, and another group of people I love AKAs. So, any AKAs that are out there listening,
you like AKAs or you like pink and green? Tell the truth.
Bitch, my favorite color is blue. Bitch, you my son.
I'm your son.
My favorite sorority is definitely AKA. Shout out to the Deltas too, because my cousin is a Delta. But AKAs are definitely like my first love. So future wife, if you out there listening, pledge AKA.
Pledge Studio Illusion.
That's a pledge?
Yeah, this is the hottest fraternity out there. All you fellas looking to do runway print, modeling, all that, commercial, all that.
You sound like you from East tonight,
right,
Jonathan?
No, but seriously though, I need to plug in real quick. All you guys looking forward to doing some modeling, runway, commercial, print, all of that great stuff, acting, make sure you email me, johnsillusion@live.com. Send me your com card or photos. No nude photos, please. I don't want to see your naked ass. I don't care. Keep it professional. Make sure you submit your first and last name and contact information so I can get in contact with you. We're still looking for male models.
Com card.
Hello? Hello?
Don't answer the phone, girl. You go scam away.
Right. Caller, are you there?
Yeah, hello?
Hello?
Yeah, is this the radio station?
Yeah, this is the Jonathan Rashawn Show. Who are we speaking with?
It's this Sheldon Vernil, the cover model for Up and
Sheldon!
Hi, Sheldon.
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing much. How are you, Sheldon? I'm assuming you called in for Mr. Melvin?
I can't hear you. Say it again.
He said he assumed that you called in for me. That's what he was saying.
Oh, yeah, I can't hear you guys. I'm somewhere where it's loud at. Can you speak up a little bit?
Talk loud. Oh, well, tell the listeners how did it feel to be on the cover. Like, tell the people about Sheldon.
I mean, I don't know. Depending on what the people want to know.
You want to know everything.
Tell them about your career. Tell them how you have advanced as far as being a male model.
And plug in your social media info.
Okay, well, let me get that out the way first. Social media info is Facebook is Sheldon Vernil. Instagram is @Sheldon Vernil, no underscores, just straight through. Twitter is also straight through @Sheldon Vernil. The first question was, how does it feel to be on the cover?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Well, it's a wonderful feeling. You know, you can never. I try to remain modest and humble about a lot of opportunities that come our way. So with me being on the front cover, first of all, thank you, Melvin, for the opportunity. You and your staff. The magazine is wonderful. I haven't seen it yet, actually.
It's on its way. I actually got the tracking today. Yes.
But yeah, it's always a great moment in your life when you can accomplish things like that, and I feel great about it. You know, I don't have no regrets about my career or how my journey is. It's all coming together.
Well, that sounds great, Sheldon. Thank you for calling in. We appreciate it. And give us your social media information one more time so that anybody who didn't catch it can follow you and see what you're doing.
Okay, social media is Sheldon Vernil on Instagram, Sheldon Vernil on Twitter, and Sheldon Vernil Facebook, all straight through.
How do you spell your last name?
Vernil is V-E-R-N as in Nikki, E-I-L.
Hey, thank you so much, Mr. Sheldon, for calling in. We appreciate your support.
Thanks for calling, Sheldon.
Thank you so much.
You have a good one, man.
All right, too.
And you guys, it's almost that time to say goodbye. Well, so long, my grandma says. She said never say
I don't
goodbye.
say bye. I say see you later.
Or whatever. Thank you so much to our guest today, Mr. Nico. He says he's not an artist. He's a rebel artist.
Rebel artist.
Thank you so much, Mr. Nico, for stopping by. Melvin, congratulations with all your success. We really appreciate you, my good friend. Thank you so much. Mr. Rob, our engineer in the back, always participating with us and being a part. To my amazing co-host, Mr. Martrez, I love you. Thank you so much for your support consistently.
Jonathan.
Yes.
Tell Martrez to stop giving me the finger.
Can you stop giving my engineer the finger?
Rob is telling a fib. I would do no such
I ain't see it,
thing.
Rob. I'm a loyal friend.
Exactly.
And you guys, again, tomorrow is Tuesday. We have more great shows lined up for you. At the Sugar Shack, we'll be on from 5 till 7 p.m. Talk Lately Show from 7 till 8, and the Sharon Nixon Show from 8 till 9. Make sure you guys tune in for Be Exposed tomorrow, and we will be back on Wednesday at 8 p.m. with Wild Out Wednesday. Wild Out. Pandora's Box. If you don't know about Pandora's Box, you better get with it. We turn it all the way up on Wednesday. My mouth is dry. I'm going home to eat a great dinner. I might not eat dinner. I might just take a bath and go to sleep. I'm taking 3 Benadryl, and I'm going to have another beer, and I'm going to feel good. I'm not a junkie, but I want to go to bed. I want to sleep
Y'all
well.
know to find him if he overdoses.
Hey, I'm not going to overdose. They cheap. Mr. Melvin.
He's taking off-brand Benadryl.
Oh, okay.
Tell them where to follow you again on Instagram one more time.
Once again, you can follow me personally at The Ambitious CEO.
I was waiting for that Instagram the whole show.
Once I'm in business mode, I do business. I never put, personal stuff out there, but you can follow me personally at The Ambitious CEO, Facebook, Mel the Model.
The is T-H-E-E, right?
T-H-E-E, yes. And Up and Coming Magazine, that's up, the UP, and apostrophe COMIN magazine.
Yeah. And make sure y'all like our Facebook fan page, The Jonathan Rashawn Show. And we're going to post some old episodes of our broadcast on YouTube as well so you can follow that. Please tune in at 8 o'clock on Wednesday. I love you guys. Love, learn, live.
Laugh.
All that great stuff. And wrap it up. Good night.